want to call the police. She had grabbed her scissors. She's trying to fucking kill me in the shop, and I'm trying to tell her.
June 14th, 2024. A local nail salon in Sun Prairie, Wisconsin. A woman has her phone confiscated after refusing to pay her bill. Within minutes, the confrontation turns physical. Hair is torn out, blood is spilled, and both are arrested.
She told me to come up here to get my phone, and she bit me.
Okay, relax.
I did nothing.
Relax.
I went to get $100 out to give her for my phone. She attacked me and bit my head. I can't.
Take a breath. Do you
She
need an
attacked
ambulance?
me.
Do you need an ambulance?
Yes.
Okay.
You remember I told you this was her.
Yes. What's your name again?
Tierra Goins.
Okay.
I need
All
an
right.
ambulance, and I'm suing
Have
her.
a seat. Have a
She
seat.
told me to bring
Have
her
a seat.
$100.
Okay.
She bit my head, and she attacked me first, and I told you. She just bit my head. I need an
7625. Can we get EMS out here for a bite to the hand?
Okay, sit down, sit down.
What is your name again?
She pulled my hair
What is your name again?
Tierra Goins.
Tierra. Okay. Remember we talked on the phone.
Guess what? She messaged me. I got the message,
Tierra,
and she got
I
my
need you to
phone
stop
in there.
talking. Stop
She got
talking.
both of the phones, and I gave her $100 for it.
Who is this person?
Tanisha
Tanisha.
Wigger, that's my boyfriend's
Tierra.
mother. That's my
Tanisha
boyfriend,
Wigger.
Daniel.
Tierra.
Daniel Backass mother. She called the animal control on me, police on me. She got history of it.
Breaths and talk to my
Tierra, have a seat, okay? Have a seat. We got the ambulance
just
coming
bit
for you.
me.
Get your phone and have a seat.
I'm missing my other phone. It's in
Okay,
there.
I
She
don't-
got it. Both
Tierra,
of my
I need you to
phones.
shut up right now and listen to me,
I hear you,
okay?
bro. I hear you.
Seriously, you yelling
hear
and
you.
screaming like this is not making anything better.
hear you.
We're trying to help you.
I hear you.
Okay? So have a
I hear
seat
you.
and we'll figure this out.
Nah, my hand.
Okay? We have Tierra.
Let me go turn up my car.
Okay, where's that at?
Right here. You see?
Yeah.
That African bitch just bit me, and she told me to come up here and give her $100 for
Is
my
this your
phone.
car right here?
She bit me. You see? I just fucked her up. She just bit me.
7625. I had a call here a while ago with a Tanisha and a Tierra.
Now.
Okay.
I'm at school. My school don't even know
I don't
this
need
happened.
anybody else coming here. I need you to talk to me about what happened, okay? So let's
She
go.
messaged me to come.
Okay, let's go stand in the shade because
Come
I'm
over
going to
here,
need
love.
all this info,
Yes,
okay?
you do. Yes, you do. She know what she did, and she called the police on me.
So this is all over the phone.
Yes, look,
Okay.
and this is how you're gonna know that I'm not lying.
Okay.
You told me to leave her alone, right?
Yeah.
I told you I don't want to fight her. I told her I did, and she started hitting me. She started hitting
So
me.
how'd you end up here?
She said right here, I'm not arguing with you. Just come get this phone out my possession. Possession.
Is it okay if I read these?
Yes, I don't
Okay,
care.
Tierra,
This
stop
bitch
yelling.
just bit me, bro. She got my phone.
Okay,
She
well-
just bit me and attacked me because I wanted my personal
Tierra,
phone.
when you can calm down, I will talk to you, okay? We have an
That's
ambulance.
how I do. That's how I do. So
Okay,
you gotta let me
well,
go through this.
I need to get some
Okay.
information from you, okay? So the sooner you can calm down, the sooner we can.
Come up here with the $100. I'll go get the $100. Leave her quiet in the chair stand. I give you $100. She bit my head and would not let it go. And I just tried to protect myself. I did nothing. She pulled my hair out, everything. Look at the camera. She hit me. She bit my fucking head. I be so nice. I get this bitch money all the time. This is my boyfriend mother. My boyfriend mom. She been jealous of me for 3 years. Just bit me like a fucking wild animal, bro. You see her say, come get this phone out my
Yeah,
possession.
I'm trying to read these,
I go
okay?
to Quick Trip, go get $100 off my car. I give her the money. She attacks me. You don't got to. I know. She attacks. She lies. She's a liar. She's a liar. My phone, please. My phone. I said, just give me my phone back. I don't with you. You don't like me. You got my phone. I told you, come get your phone. I'm at my shop. How else do you want it? I go get the money and I come here. She attacked me.
What are the rest of the texts? say?
Tanisha Wigger, she attacked me.
What else did she say on there?
She told me to come get my back. You're not even looking at my hand. This
I'm
just
looking at
attacked
your hand.
me.
We have EMS
It
coming for your
burned,
hand.
bro.
Okay,
It
they're gonna be able to help
burned.
you out with your hand.
Christine, I'm at this lady shop right here by Little Caesar. The attacked me because I gave her the money back for my phone. And she just set up here playing. You see, and I called police, and so that's on y'all record. That's on y'all record that I called, though.
Tierra,
Miss
how do you
Schultz.
spell your last name again?
Goines. But my other phone is in there.
What time did you get here?
I just got here. Literally, then I went to Quick Trip to get her the $100 for my phone back. And then she just attacked me when I gave her the money. You
Okay.
can see the money on the floor. I just pulled out $100 at Quick Trip. I'll go show you it right now.
You
You
came
know
here
I'm
first
not
and then
lying.
went to Quick Trip and then came back?
I
Okay.
came here because she said, come get your phone. I'm at
Yeah.
the shop. Come here to get my phone. She said, I need the $100. I said, okay, let me go to Quick Trip and give you the $100. We ain't even finna argue about it.
Yeah.
She get to argue with me, acting crazy. This bitch hit me first while we walked out. She hit me.
So as you're walking
She's
out,
40 years old.
what
I
did
don't
she say
know
to you?
her.
What did she say to you?
She said, This is my establishment business. You're not gonna do this. You're not gonna do it. She even have a record of her calling animal control on me. She does this.
Okay.
So when I finally give her the money.
What time did you initially get here?
I just got here.
No, like before. You said the first time when she said the $100.
And this just bit me.
Was she fine when you first got here?
Yes.
Okay.
Ask her client. She attacked me.
Okay.
The client even tried to tell her, ma'am, I will handle this for her. She's lying. She's a fucking liar. She don't like me. She got both of my phones, y'all. Now she really got my real phone. Right. This attacked me. She bit my hand. Right.
We don't need other people coming here, okay?
My sister know about it.
Okay.
She's not even here. She's in Chicago. She a whole meal
I'm just saying we don't want any other
I don't
people
care.
here. Okay.
See, my sister told me go get the lady her phone with the $100. She was on the phone with me the whole time. Right. Tell the police what happened.
Why don't we go get your hand checked?
Yeah, let's go in the ambulance.
Can I get both of my phones before I do that?
Yep.
My real phone is in there.
Get your phones, okay? I want
She
your
has
hand.
them.
I think the priority is your hand right now, okay?
That bitch just attacked me. Bit my hand like she's a wild animal, bro. I'm suing her. She just hit me all out of control for my phone. And y'all see the $100 all
Sierra,
on the
let's
phone.
just go in the ambulance so they can look at your hand, okay?
Oh my God, Jesus Christ. Right here. I want to press charges on her. She
Yep,
just
we
bit
are.
my
Got it.
I don't even know her. I didn't even touch her. She
Sierra,
just bit my
Sierra,
hand.
get in there, okay?
Yeah,
And she pulled my hair out.
Can I take a look at your hand?
Please, bro, this burn and it hurt.
Yeah.
This burn and it hurt.
Okay.
She got the hot water pitcher. She tried to throw it on me. She tried to get the scissors.
Sierra, while they're looking at your hand, okay, I want you to take some deep breaths. Take some deep
Please,
breaths.
this bit my fucking head, bro, for no reason. And I've been called y'all for help.
Sierra,
And y'all didn't even
in
listen
order
to me.
for you to for us to prosecute her and to press charges against her, I need information from you. But you
Ma'am,
yelling and
okay,
screaming
I'm
at me
sorry.
isn't
That's
gonna
not
allow me
reaction.
to. I understand
You
that,
know how
but you have to
people
control
reaction.
yourself right
I'm
now.
not trying to yell at you.
Right now, how you are perfect.
hurt.
Remain like this.
I'm hurt.
I know you are.
That's my mother.
But I'm trying to help you. Tiara, I'm trying to help you and you're not listening, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
So when you got back,
When I got back with the $100,
relax, okay?
she said, count it. I'm not. I said, give me the phone. We're gonna do it at the same time. It's $100.
Yeah.
The friend, she get to making a street. No. This my phone. You get out. I'm not gonna do that. You get out. I'm gonna beat your ass outside. Come on. I said, Tanisha, I just want my phone back. That's my money. I gave her the $100. She just attacked me by the lady that got the orange chair by her shop. She attacked me, grabbed my hair, pulled me to the floor, bit my head, and I couldn't do nothing.
So this was all in the lobby area?
Yes, in the lobby by my phone.
Okay. All right. So she's saying she texts her, which she did text her, say, come get your phone. I'm at the shop. She said she gets here. She said they had figured out instead of apparently, because I had a civil case with these guys about a phone a while ago, and I said, nothing that we're going to deal with. You can take her for court because she's saying she was paying for it or whatever. So Tanisha says, come get your phone. I'm at the shop. She gets here. She said, just pay me the $100. Tiara goes to Quick Trip. She gets $100 out. She comes back. Tanisha's like, no, you need to count that money. And Tiara's like, why don't we just exchange at the same time, the phone and the money? And this is in the lobby. So then she said she gives her the $100. And then Tanisha's like, I'm not giving you my fucking phone. And bitch, I'm going to fight you. And she's like, go outside. So then she grabs her hair, pulls her to the ground, and then she bit her in the hand.
Why she give me my phone? So she would have it.
Excuse me? Did you talk to the client?
Yeah, I just
Okay. What's she saying?
She's saying that your girl came in asking for the phone. T, the stylist, was like, okay, give me $100 and I give you your phone.
I didn't even
So
feel it. Like,
your girl went to their car or whatever, got some money, came back, then they were arguing on who was going to give who what first. And then at some point, she was going to give T the money. She was like, you know what, I'm not going to do business with you here. You can
said that?
T, so
Okay.
the girl, she was like, you can leave. So she was like, escort her out. And then my client just said that she just hears rumbling. She didn't hear how it started. She didn't see how it started, but she just hears rumbling. She comes out. She sees T on the ground. The girl's over her, and they're pulling each other's hair, swinging. And she tried to separate them, cause them to separate. And then the other girl was like, I'm gonna go call my brother and sister. I'm finna call my brother and sister on you. Yeah, that's where it left off. And then she was saying that she was yelling out, screaming that she bit me, she bit me. Client didn't see if she got bit or not. Like she didn't see
She got a
no
pretty
bite.
nasty bite on her.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. She showed me her transaction, came back with $100. She went to go give it to her. Tanisha's like, you need to count that money in front of me. And Tiara's like, why don't we just exchange the phone and the money at the same time? And then Tanisha was like, I'm not doing this anymore. I'm going to keep my phone. phone, and then she's like, I'm gonna fight you, go outside. And then she came out in the lobby area. They both did. And then she said that Tanisha grabbed her hair, pulled her wig out, and then bit her in the hand. She's got a nasty bite on her. She probably might need stitches. This is a mess. Barb's talking to one more witness. Tanisha is doing someone's hair. Everything pretty much matches up.
Get my other one?
Still working
with
on
the
it.
pink phone case?
She's saying that you have it.
No, I don't
So
got
one more question, Tiara. When you came back,
You
with
see
the
this?
money,
You see? You me up.
when you came back, I just want to clarify a couple things, okay? When you came back with the money and
Yes.
you were doing the
I was
exchange,
giving her the 100. I
yep.
said,
okay,
here, we're
when,
going to do it at
when
the same time.
she said no,
You get out. I'm going to call the police because you're not going to do this to me. I said, you just told me to come give you the $100.
how did she get the black and blue eye?
Who?
Tanisha.
I don't know. This just me up and bit my
I
head,
understand
attacked me, and she had the hot water,
Here.
and she had the knife, and
Who had a
and then the
knife?
lady
Where
with
did
the
this
orange.
knife come in? You didn't say
I mean, she
anything
had the
before.
scissors. She had grabbed her scissors. She's trying to fucking kill me in the shop, and I'm trying to tell her. Ask the lady with the orange hair.
Okay.
The orange hair
Yep,
lady
they're
will tell
talking to her right
yeah,
now.
they
Okay.
will tell you. The lady, I went to go get her the
Yep.
money. I give her everything. This bitch attacked
Tiara,
me first.
at any point did you hit her in the face with phone?
No, I had both of my phones in my hand calling the police. I was on the phone with the police, and she attacked me and she bit my
Right,
head.
before that though.
No,
Okay.
I didn't touch
At
her.
any point were you on top of her?
No, she f***ed me up. She bit my hand. I'm
understand
trying to
that.
grab her. She got my hand. I'm saying, help, help. Smash my head to the wall.
What are you talking about the hot water? What happened with that?
She grabbed hot water, trying to act like she was going to throw it at me. All type of dumb shit. Grabbed her scissors. She's Jamaican, so they fight like that. They get stupid. That's why she just bit
What
my
did she do with
head.
What did she do with the scissors?
She was acting like she had it. She walked out with them. Like she was finna fight me with the scissors. She knew I came by myself. She attacked me
Did
purposely.
she have the scissors in her hand at all?
Yes, ma'am. I
Okay.
would not lie. This don't like
And
me.
what did she do with the scissors in her hand?
Threatening me
Well, show me
to
what that
fight
is.
me.
Show me what that is.
Threatening me with it. Get back. Threatening me. I'm gonna call. Tanisha, give me the stuff. You see the $100 laying down there, don't you? You see the
I saw it's
$100.
funny, huh?
I gave her the money. She still attacked me. I didn't hear her. She hit me first.
So you're saying that she threw water on you, or she just
Bro,
had
you
water?
see my hair, right? You see my hair, right?
Did she throw water on her, or did she just have it?
Acting like she was, yeah, she had it. Acting like she's finna throw the water. I really don't even know when I blank
Okay.
out when shit happened.
So she
I just
didn't
know,
actually throw water on you? She just had it, acting like she was going to?
yes, but she had that knife, that silver and black knife. But no, she does got my phone. She has my black and blue phone because guess what? It's not answering. It's not answering. It's in that shop. It's not
did you last
answering.
see it?
In the shop, I was calling the police when she bit my head.
I got that.
I called the police.
Yeah.
She's on top of me, f***ing me out, pulling my hair out. I did nothing. And you
you
know
guys-
that Schultz. I just went to go get her the money.
I understand that.
I'm not a
just trying to-
fighter. I'm a freaking
I'm just trying to
Christian.
clarify some
I don't
things, okay?
fight.
Why don't
Only
you-
bad sins I did was tattoo myself.
Here's your phone.
This is mine. But she got my other one, Miss Show, because it's not ringing and it's not in my car. And you can check my car. Don't have my other phone. I was in there calling the police, so I don't know if it's somewhere in the lobby or if it's in the lady with the orange hair that's in her shop.
Okay.
But my phone is in there, Miss Show.
Okay.
My phone is in there. My real phone is in there.
Okay.
Miss Schultz, I get her the money and everything. Something told me to call the police before I even come up here to show y'all the messages, but I didn't think she would get down on me like that and actually f me up and bite me. Is you serious? I'm pressing charges on this
Is it okay
bitch.
if I take photos of those messages?
Yes, I will send them to you. Yes, ma'am. I would never lie about this. Look at my hair.
Yeah, I know.
Look at the hair.
I'm gonna go grab my phone to take
Show-
pictures. Is that okay?
Yes.
All right.
Show my hand. What am I doing about my hand?
Why don't you pick your wig up, okay? Are you gonna go to the hospital with the ambulance?
Yes, that's
Okay.
going to take me. But I
What-
don't want my car in her possession because she will do something to my
Okay.
shit.
Why
And I
not-
want a restraining order because she know where I
Okay.
stay at.
We don't do
So-
restraining orders. Civil process
She
does.
know where I
Let's go
stay.
sit in the ambulance, okay? It's nice and cool in there. We'll get everything figured out, okay?
Yes.
Let's go sit in the
Miss
ambulance,
Schultz, can I
Tiara.
see if my other phone is in it? Because I don't
Yeah.
have it. She has it. This is about the only thing I have. Then she f***ed my glasses up, broke my fucking glasses. This is her. I don't know how this get. I had this. This is her. Here goes some of my money that I was giving her. Like, I don't know. And Miss Schultz, my phone is not in here. She has it. Miss Schultz, my phone is in there. Like I said,
Okay.
I don't know if it was where I know where she attacked me at. Her phone was there because I called the police when she attacked me.
Okay.
Yes, I did. I called the police. She's 40 years old.
Sierra, why don't we go in the ambulance and sit? Because it's hot out here. I don't want you to get even more worked up, okay? And then that way you can get transported to the hospital, okay?
What about my car? I don't want it in her lot. My auntie stayed down the street. What?
Okay.
I don't
if we
want
can
my
try and figure out maybe someone coming to pick it up for you, that'd be good too, okay?
Okay.
Do you need your purse?
I don't have nobody.
We found it.
Thank you guys so
You're
much.
welcome. It was under a couch.
Yeah, see, that's what she fucking did. And look, I called the police. She attacked me. She attacked me.
Yeah.
108. That's what I
Okay.
called the police.
Okay.
And then what I don't like is about everybody in that shop. You see me, the lady in the orange. I'm like, help me, I'm bleeding. Help, she bit me. She closed the door on me. Now, what if that
I'm
crazy
gonna grab my
bitch-
phone to take some pictures
What
of
if
that.
that crazy bitch?
Why don't we go sit in the ambulance and then I'll take a photo of those messages, okay?
Thank you. I didn't touch her. I did nothing. Came with get my stuff. Michelle, something told you. I told you I don't want to go up there because I know she will fight me. She's stupid. She's Jamaican. They stupid. Where they come from, they don't have a brain. They don't care about
All right,
fighting.
why don't we
and
go
shit.
back in here, okay?
That's why her son stay in jail with his stupid ass too. And I can't wait to tell this
All right.
stupid ass.
Can I see that phone with those messages?
Yes, ma'am. I do so much for this bitch. Pick up her other kid. I help this bitch out with so much shit when I give out tax money, everything. This bitch just a weird bitch. Now that she don't like me, I asked for my phone back, so now it's a whole big problem.
Not seen a gold phone, but we found one phone underneath the.
Yeah, it might be around here.
Okay, then we gotta go outside.
Why?
Because she's still out there, and I don't want you guys to throw it down again.
The police is there.
No, we're
No.
not. Literally, nobody's out there. There's no police outside there. So I need you to step back in.
I need someone
I need
to-
you to step back in for a moment.
I need my phone
I need
because
you to step back in for a moment.
I need my phone. I need to call my other client, please, so I can
But
let her
can you
know
just,
that I'm
can
running.
you just
the-
wait a second?
Yes.
And let me make sure it's okay outside. That's what I'm asking. I don't want another fight, okay? Thank you.
I'm not the aggressor, so I'm not
I'm
going
not
to
gonna
get
tell you,
fight.
I'm not-
I
you're not
promise
gonna
you
stop.
that. I know to control myself. Promise you. Oh, Jesus, the worst.
Just hang tight. Just stay in here. Tanisha, stay in here.
Jesus, I'm not my business and they're going to get me to
Huh? Why do you have a hard time listening or what?
I wonder why I can't come outside my business
Huh?
today. No, why I can't come out.
Because I'm telling you to go inside.
Why?
Because
what?
because I don't want you to be out here if she comes out, and I don't want you guys to fight.
She's over there. I'm right here. So she can, all much police is here. You think she just gonna...
You just don't want to listen, is that it?
Come out
Because you
here.
got a problem or what?
Yeah,
Is that it?
I got a serious
I understand
problem.
you're upset, but you still can't just not listen to us because you're upset about the situation. I get it. I get you're pissed off. You guys got whatever you guys got going on. I
I don't
understand
have
that.
anything going on with nobody. I'm upset that I'm running a business and people coming to my business place, creating a scene, and that is unacceptable. Because of this, I can lose my suite.
Hold on one second.
And this is where I make my money to pay my bills. And I need my phone to call my other clients.
Okay. As of right now, we don't know where that phone is.
She come up. All right, let me go and confront her then about my phone.
Well, no,
If you want
that's
to
not
know
gonna
anything
happen.
about it. That's my business number. I don't have any. I just give you the other phone. I don't have no way to get my other clients. I'm sorry. That's my phone of business.
I hear you.
And I can go around there if you are not going to do something about it. Because I'm
Well,
willing.
no.
No, none of you not going to touch me.
Well, then
I
listen to
promise
what
you.
we're saying. You have a hard time listening. We're giving
No.
you simple instructions to
And
not
I'm-
go over there.
And I'm telling you, I need my phone so
I
I
understand
can
that.
call my other clients.
But we're not going to
I'm
allow you to
already
go
running
over there to
behind.
continue to fight with her.
So,
Like, come on.
I'm gonna say I'm continuing. How am I gonna get my phone? Can you tell me how I'm gonna get my phone?
Right now, that's not our biggest concern. Our concern is
Oh,
figuring
really?
out what's going on with you two. Yes.
That's not your biggest concern. My phone
No,
that I'm supposed
I'm not
to do
saying it's
business.
not a concern.
She come to my business place. What are you talking about?
You told her to come here.
Are you gonna say I told her to come
All
here?
right, go ahead and turn around, Tanisha. Put your
No,
hands behind
hold
your
on.
back.
Are you gonna say I tell her to come here? How comes I told her to come here?
Well, there's text messages.
under arrest.
Yes, I told her to come here yesterday.
You both are going to be arrested
Okay,
today.
come on. But, all right, both of us.
Yep, you both are getting arrested today for battery and disorderly
All right,
conduct.
go. Can you tell my client? Can I
Yep.
close my door?
We'll take care of that for you, okay?
I can't leave my business open.
We'll close it for you.
We'll ensure that your business gets closed.
And can I get my keys, please?
Yep.
We'll
Where's your
facilitate
keys at?
Huh?
Where are
It's
your
in-
keys?
It's in there to close my door. Wait, where you want to search here?
Well, you don't need to be inappropriate.
Almost there you want to search?
You don't have anything on you?
Yes, I have my gun on me.
I don't know why you're being difficult.
I'm not being difficult.
You are. You're being immature. All right, what squad car are we
All
going?
right, hold on. Just a minute before I walk away.
No, we're
I'm not
going.
resisting you. Can
Okay.
I get my keys?
We're gonna get all that for you.
Okay,
Okay.
and tell my client
Yep.
that she can just turn off the lights for me in there and just spin the lock on the door. Am I gonna get it in my position? Yep. Okay.
We'll get it for you.
Okay, no problem. No problem. Because you all think so. I'm scared of something.
Just face that way for me.
Face what?
Just put your face that way. Thank you.
And can I get my key? I'm gonna get my keys to come with.
We'll put it all in a bag for you for your property, okay? It'll be in this car for
my
you.
My handbag is in there also too.
Okay.
Tell her my Louis Vuitton
handbag?
How big is it?
Is it the only one in there?
Yeah, that's my only purse.
What color is it? Brown.
And my keys.
We're gonna handcuff you here just so we don't have to walk out there. I'll have you turn around and put your back of your hands touching for me.
Wait, I'm not sure. Did I get my debit card out the thing?
You got your license.
We'll let you do that.
Make sure that I did. I'm sorry, because I forget shit. I will.
I think you grabbed your
leaving
license out, but I don't know if you grabbed your debit card out.
Yeah, this is the only thing you took out.
Unfortunately, I do have to search you again just before we
something.
put you in the car.
Go
All right,
ahead. Nothing going on.
stand right here.
Are you new or something?
I am. I'm getting trained.
I can tell. But that's good, though. You're doing your job.
I appreciate you making this easy. If you want to take out your anger, you can take it out on me, okay? I appreciate
I'm just irritated. I need a blunt. I'm just, I can't.
I'm not expecting you now.
I'm opening the door for you.
I get it. We'll put the air on some, okay?
Okay, thanks.
I'm gonna help you
Dude,
get
this is uncomfortable. Come on now.
It's a super short drive.
I'm gonna buckle you. I'm trying not to get by your hand, okay?
Can you wipe my eyes?
Yeah, which one? I got you. Ready? How can you tell I'm new? Am I doing bad?
No, I can. You know how you in training, and
Yeah.
I can see he was trying to tell you to go to the car and get your stuff.
I got you.
That's good.
Tiara Goins and Tanesha Lewis Wager were both arrested and charged with battery and disorderly conduct.
Let's see some ID. You don't look like you belong in this neighborhood.
Excuse me, this is my house. I live right here.
Yeah, right? You think you can fool an officer? You can't afford this place. That's it. You're being detained for lying to a federal
Check the
agent.
deed. You're making a mistake.
It was a bright and sunny afternoon that felt like the perfect day to be outside, so Beyonce decided to set up a small table right at the edge of her driveway to sell some cold lemonade. She was a woman who had worked incredibly hard for everything she had in life, and she bought this beautiful house in a quiet and expensive neighborhood because she wanted a safe place to live and relax. The house was big and painted a lovely shade of cream with tall windows that caught the reflection of the blue sky, and Beyonce felt a deep sense of pride every time she looked at it, because she knew how many long hours she had worked to pay the bills. She wasn't selling lemonade because she needed the money to buy food or pay the electricity bill, but she was doing it because it was a tradition she loved and she wanted to meet some of the neighbors who walked their dogs down the street. The pitcher of lemonade was sweating with cold droplets of water because of the heat, and Beyonce had a smile on her face as she waited for her first customer to walk by. Before we get any further into this story that is going to make you very angry but also very happy at the end, I want to know where you are watching this video from, so please go down to the comment section right now and drop your location, so I can see where my viewers are from. Everything was peaceful and calm until a dark sedan car turned the corner slowly and started creeping down the street like it was hunting for something. Beyonce watched the car approach, and she felt a little bit of nervousness in her stomach because the car did not look like it belonged to any of her neighbors. The vehicle slowed down right in front of her house and came to a stop near her lemonade stand, and the windows were tinted so dark that she could not see who was inside. Two men stepped out of the car wearing uniforms that showed they were federal agents, and their names were Josh and Frank. They did not smile or wave or ask for a glass of lemonade to cool down from the hot sun, but instead they adjusted their belts and walked toward her with serious looks on their faces that made Beyonce feel like she had done something wrong, even though she was just standing in her own yard. Josh was the first one to reach the table, and he looked down at Beyonce with eyes that were cold and suspicious while Frank stood a little bit behind him, with his hand resting near his waist. Beyonce tried to be polite and asked them if they would like a drink, but Josh ignored her offer completely and immediately asked her what she was doing in this neighborhood. He spoke to her slowly as if she would not understand him, and he told her that they were doing a patrol because they had heard reports of people who did not belong in the area. Beyonce felt a lump in her throat because she knew exactly what he meant by that, but she stood tall and told him that she lived right here in this house behind her. Frank let out a short and rude laugh when she said that she owned the house, and he looked up at the big roof and the nice garden, and then looked back at Beyonce with a face full of doubt. He told her that there was no way a woman selling lemonade on the street could afford a mortgage on a property of this size, and he accused her of lying to a federal agent. He said that she probably worked for the owners as a cleaner or a gardener, and that she should not be running a business on their property without their permission. Beyonce felt her heart beating very fast because she could not believe that these two men were standing on her driveway and telling her that she did not own her own home just because of how she looked. She tried to explain again that her name was on the deed and that she had lived there for 3 years, but Josh shook his head and told her to stop making up stories. He stepped closer to her, invading her personal space, and demanded that she show him some identification immediately to prove that she was a citizen of the United States. He said that she did not look like someone who was from America and that they had the authority to detain anyone they suspected of being in the country illegally. Beyoncé was shocked because she was born in this country and had been a citizen her entire life, and she felt humiliated that they were questioning her status just because she was a black woman in a wealthy neighborhood. Do you think it is fair for them to judge her based on her appearance? Type yes or no in the comments below. She told them that her identification was inside the house and that she would need to go inside to get it. But Frank quickly stepped in front of her path and blocked her from going toward her front door. He told her that they could not let her go inside because she might try to run away or hide something dangerous, and he insisted that she was being detained right there on the spot until they could figure out who she really was. Beyoncé felt a wave of panic wash over her because she was innocent, and yet she was being treated like a criminal in her own front yard. She looked around to see if any of her neighbors were outside to help her, but the street was empty and quiet, and she was all alone with Josh and Frank. What the agents did not know was that Beyoncé had installed a very high-quality security camera system just a few weeks ago because she wanted to feel safer. There was a camera mounted right above the garage door that was pointing directly at the driveway, and it was recording everything in high definition. The most important thing was that this camera also recorded audio, so every single word that Josh and Frank were saying to her was being saved onto a hard drive inside the house. The camera captured the way Josh sneered at her, and the way Frank rolled his eyes when she said she was a successful business owner. It recorded them telling her that she couldn't possibly afford the car parked in the driveway, and that she must have stolen it or was holding it for someone else. Josh grabbed Beyoncé by the arm, and his grip was tight and painful as he pulled her away from her lemonade stand and toward their dark car. She cried out that she was hurting and that she had done nothing wrong, but they did not listen to her pleas and instead told her to stop resisting. Frank pulled out a pair of metal handcuffs from his belt, and the sound of the metal clicking made Beyoncé feel sick to her stomach. They turned her around and pulled her hands behind her back, and she felt the cold steel lock around her wrists as they arrested her on her own property. She told them again and again that she was a U.S. citizen and that she had rights, but they just told her to be quiet and that they would decide what her rights were. They pushed her into the back seat of the car, and the leather was hot and uncomfortable, and the space was small and smelled like stale coffee. Beyoncé sat there with tears running down her face, watching through the window as her lemonade stand sat lonely on the grass, with the ice melting in the pitcher. She felt so helpless and small, and she wondered how this could be happening in a country where everyone was supposed to be free. Josh and Frank got into the front seats and started typing things into their computer, laughing and joking with each other, as if they had just caught a dangerous fugitive instead of a woman selling sugary drinks. They sat there for a long time, and the car started to get very hot because the engine was off, and Beyoncé felt like she couldn't breathe properly. She asked them if they could roll down the window or give her some water, but Josh turned around and told her that she would get water when she arrived at the detention center. He told her that they were running her fingerprints through the system to see what her real name was, because they did not believe she was who she said she was. Beyoncé knew that her record was clean and that she had never broken a law in her life, but she was terrified that they would make something up just to keep her in trouble. While she was sitting in the back of that car, she remembered the security camera on the garage, and a small glimmer of hope sparked in her chest. She knew that even if they lied about what happened, the video would tell the truth, and the audio would prove that they had profiled her and insulted her without any reason. She stopped crying and took a deep breath, deciding to remain silent so that she would not give them any more reasons to be mean to her. She watched the back of their heads as they waited for the system to come back with results, and she memorized their faces and their names, so she would never forget who did this to her. After what felt like an hour, the computer in the front seat made a beeping sound, and Frank leaned forward to read the screen. His face went from smiling to serious very quickly, and he stopped laughing as he read the information that popped up. The system showed that Beyoncé was indeed a United States citizen, that she had no criminal record, and that she was the legal owner of the house at the address where they were parked. Frank looked at Josh with a worried expression, and they started whispering to each other in low voices so that Beyoncé could not hear what they were saying. They realized that they had made a huge mistake and that they had just arrested a woman who had done absolutely nothing wrong. However, instead of apologizing immediately and letting her go, they decided to try and cover up their mistake by acting like they were still doing their job. Josh turned around and told Beyoncé that the system was down and that they were going to release her for now, but that they would be watching her closely. He got out of the car and opened the back door, and he unlocked the handcuffs without saying sorry or looking her in the eye. Beyoncé rubbed her wrist where the metal had dug into her skin, and she stepped out of the car with her head held high because she knew she had done nothing to be ashamed of. They told her that she should consider herself lucky that they were letting her go and that she should pack up her lemonade stand because it was an eyesore to the neighborhood. Beyoncé did not say a word to them as she watched them get back into their car and drive away quickly, leaving her standing alone on her driveway. She waited until their car turned the corner and disappeared from sight, and then she immediately ran inside her house and locked the door behind her. Her hands were shaking as she went to her computer room and she logged into her security system to make sure that the camera had recorded everything. When she saw the video file on her screen, she felt a wave of relief because the picture was clear and the sound was crisp. She could hear every insult they threw at her, and she could see the unnecessary force they used when they put the handcuffs on her wrists. She sat there and watched the video 3 times, and each time she watched it, she got angrier and angrier at how they had treated her. She knew that she could not let them get away with this, not just for herself, but for everyone else who might be treated this way by people like Josh and Frank. She picked up her phone and called the best lawyer she could find, a woman who was known for fighting against injustice and winning big cases. Beyoncé explained everything that had happened in a calm voice, and then she sent the video file to the lawyer so she could see the proof with her own eyes. The lawyer called her back almost immediately after watching the video, and she sounded shocked and furious at what she had seen. She told Beyoncé that this was a clear case of discrimination and false imprisonment, and that they had a very strong case against the federal agency and the 2 agents personally. The next few months were very stressful for Beyoncé because she had to recount the story many times to different people, and she had to deal with the trauma of feeling unsafe in her own home. She had nightmares about being locked in the back of that hot car, and she stopped selling lemonade for a long time because she was afraid that they would come back. But she knew she had to be strong, so she worked closely with her lawyer to build a lawsuit that would make sure Josh and Frank could never do this to anyone else ever again. They filed a lawsuit for $10 million, claiming damages for emotional distress, civil rights violations, and false arrest. When the lawsuit was made public, the video from the security camera was released to the news, and it spread across the internet like wildfire. People from all over the country and even the world watched the footage of the 2 agents bullying Beyoncé on her own property. The comment sections were full of people supporting Beyoncé and demanding justice, and everyone was asking how 2 grown men could be so cruel to a woman who was just selling lemonade. The agency tried to deny that their agents had done anything wrong, but the video was so clear that they could not hide the truth. The day of the court hearing finally arrived, and Beyoncé walked into the courtroom wearing a sharp suit and looking confident, even though she was nervous inside. Josh and Frank were there too, sitting on the other side of the room, and they did not look so tough anymore now that they were answering to a judge. They looked down at the table and refused to look at Beyoncé, and you could tell that they were regretting the moment they decided to pull their car over that afternoon. The judge watched the video in silence, and the whole courtroom was so quiet that you could hear a pin drop as the audio of Frank insulting Beyoncé's house played for everyone to hear. Beyoncé's lawyer gave a powerful speech about how no citizen should be treated like a criminal because of the color of their skin or the size of their house. She argued that Josh and Frank had abused their power and that they needed to be held accountable for their actions. The lawyers for the agents tried to argue that they were just doing their job and making a mistake, but the jury did not buy their story for 1 second. The evidence was too strong, and the video showed that their actions were not a mistake, but a deliberate act of bullying. The jury went into a private room to make their decision, and Beyoncé sat with her lawyer and held her breath, hoping that justice would be served. It did not take very long for the jury to come back because the decision was easy for them to make after seeing the video. The head of the jury stood up and read the verdict, announcing that they found in favor of Beyoncé on all counts. The courtroom erupted in whispers as the judge announced that Beyoncé would be awarded the full $10 million in damages. Josh and Frank looked pale and shocked as the verdict was read, and they knew that their careers were over and that they had ruined their lives by being hateful. The agency announced immediately that both agents were fired and that they would never work in law enforcement again. Beyoncé felt a huge weight lift off her shoulders, and she hugged her lawyer with tears of joy in her eyes. It wasn't just about the money, although the $10 million was a nice apology, but it was about proving that she belonged in that house and in this country just as much as anyone else. After the trial was over, Beyoncé went back to her beautiful home, and for the first time in a long time, she felt safe again. She used some of the money to fix up the garden and make it even more beautiful, and she donated a lot of it to organizations that help people who have been treated unfairly. One sunny Saturday morning, she decided to go out to the end of her driveway again, with a pitcher of cold lemonade and a stack of cups. She set up her table and smiled as the neighbors walked by, and this time, many of them stopped to buy a cup and to tell her how proud they were of her for standing up for herself. She realized that the camera she had installed was the best investment she had ever made, because without it, nobody would have believed her story. The video had been the silent witness that saved her, and it reminded everyone that the truth will always come out in the end. Beyoncé poured a glass of lemonade for a little girl who was walking her puppy, and she watched the cars drive by on the street, knowing that nobody would dare to bother her again. She had turned a terrible afternoon into a victory that changed her life forever, and she proved that you should never let anyone make you feel small or unworthy of what you have earned. The story of Beyoncé and the lemonade stand became a lesson for everyone in the neighborhood and beyond, teaching people that you cannot judge a book by its cover. It showed that dignity and self-respect are worth fighting for, and that even when you are alone against powerful people, the truth is a very powerful weapon. Beyoncé continued to live in her big cream-colored house with the tall windows, and every time she looked at her driveway, she remembered the day she won against injustice. She was no longer just the woman selling lemonade. She was a symbol of strength and resilience for everyone who heard her story. As the sun went down that evening, Beyonce sat on her porch and looked at the beautiful colors in the sky, feeling a sense of peace that she hadn't felt in months. She knew that Josh and Frank were somewhere far away, dealing with the consequences of their actions, while she was here enjoying the fruit of her labor. The $10 million was in the bank, but the real prize was the feeling of knowing that she had stood her ground and won. She took a sip of her own lemonade, and it tasted sweeter than it ever had before, like the taste of freedom and victory mixed together in a glass. This story serves as a reminder to always be aware of your rights and to never be afraid to stand up for yourself when you know you are right. It also shows the importance of having evidence and being prepared, because you never know when you might need to prove your side of the story. Beyonce's life went back to normal, but it was a new normal where she walked with her head a little higher and her steps a little more confident. She was the queen of her castle, and no amount of hate or judgment could ever take that away from her again. So, the next time you see someone selling lemonade on a hot day, remember Beyonce and give them a smile, because you never know the strength that lies behind a simple act. And if you ever find yourself in a situation where someone tries to make you feel like you don't belong, remember to stand tall and hold your ground just like she did. The world can be a tough place, but with courage and truth on your side, you can overcome even the most difficult challenges. Beyonce proved that justice is possible, even when the odds seem stacked against you, and her victory is a victory for everyone who believes in fairness. If you enjoyed this story and you're happy that Beyonce got the justice she deserved, please hit the like button on this video right now. It really helps the channel and lets me know that you want to see more stories like this one. Also, don't forget to share this with your friends and family so they can hear about Beyonce's incredible win against the people who tried to bring her down. Thank you for watching, and remember to always stay safe and know your rights no matter where you are. It is crazy to think that a simple glass of lemonade could lead to a $10 million lawsuit, but life is full of surprises like that. Beyonce never planned to get rich from a lawsuit. She just wanted to be a part of her community, but fate had other plans for her. The agents thought they were picking on an easy target, but they picked the wrong woman on the wrong day, and they paid a very heavy price for their mistake. It just goes to show that arrogance and prejudice will eventually lead to your downfall, while hard work and honesty will always prevail in the long run. The neighborhood remained quiet and peaceful after the trial, but there was a new sense of respect in the air. People looked out for each other more, and they understood that they had to protect their community from unfair treatment. Beyonce became a bit of a local hero, although she never asked for that title, and she just wanted to live her life in peace. She continued to work hard and maintain her home, making sure that it always looked its best as a symbol of her success. She often thought about the moment when Frank clicked the handcuffs on her wrists, and how cold and final it felt. But then she would think about the moment the judge read the verdict, and how warm and expansive that feeling was. It balanced out the bad memories and replaced them with a sense of accomplishment that would last a lifetime. She hoped that her story would prevent other agents from doing the same thing to other innocent people, and that maybe the system would change because of her case. And as for the lemonade, it became the most popular lemonade in the whole city, not because it was the tastiest, but because it represented something much bigger than just a drink. It represented freedom, justice, and the American dream that belongs to everyone, regardless of what they look like. People would drive from other neighborhoods just to buy a cup and say hello to Beyonce, and she would greet every single one of them with a warm smile. She had turned a negative into a positive, and that is the true mark of a winner. So, as we come to the end of this incredible journey, let's take a moment to appreciate the power of truth. Let's celebrate the fact that sometimes the good guys do win and the bad guys do get what they deserve. Beyonce is living proof that you should never give up, even when things look dark, because the light of truth will always shine through eventually. Thank you for sticking with me through this long story, and I hope it made your day a little bit brighter. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel so you don't miss out on the next video, because I have many more amazing stories to tell you. Until next time, take care of yourselves and each other, and keep standing up for what is right. Goodbye for now, and remember the lesson of the lemonade stand.